Good morning. We are at Psalm 7. I'm going to start that one today. Um, so I'm just going to dive right in. Psalm 7, verse 1. O Lord my God, in you do I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and deliver me, lest like a lion they tear my soul apart, rending it in pieces with none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is wrong in my hands, if I have repaid my friend with evil, or plundered my enemy without cause, let the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it, and let him trample my life to the ground and lay my glory in the dust. Selah. Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up against the fury of my enemies. Awake for me. You have appointed a judgment. Let the assembly of the peoples be gathered about you. Over it return on high. The Lord judges the peoples. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to the integrity that is in me. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteousness, you who test the minds and hearts, O righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, and a judge who feels indignation every day. If a man does not repent, God will whet his sword. He has bent and readied his bow. He has prepared for him his deadly weapons, making his arrows fiery shafts. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil and is pregnant with mischief and gives birth to lies. He makes a pit, digging it out, and falls into the hole that he has made. His mischief returns upon his own head, and on his own skull his violence descends. I will give to the Lord the thanks due to his righteousness, and I will sing praise to the name of the Lord, the Most High. Verse 12 says, if a man does not repent, God will whet his sword and bend and readied his bow, and has bent and readied his bow. He has prepared for him his deadly weapons, making his arrows fiery shafts. I looked up the word repent a while back. In Hebrew, it's teshuvah, and it means to return. And then in Joel 2:12, I have it here. It says, verse 12 of Joel, chapter 2. Yet even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning, and rend your hearts, not your garments. That was first part of verse 13. And then it says, return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love, and he relents over disaster. There was also I was thinking in Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6, This is kind of one of the verses that I really got started thinking about doing this. Because throughout my whole life, I've struggled to stay in the Word and have a relationship with God, Yahweh. And I was listening to Stephanie Green. She does the Promise Perspective. She studies history a lot. And she went through a series called Coming Out of Babylon. She also does, I think that one is season 3. And then it's episode 34 is where it starts. And then in season 4, she does the history of the Jews, or the Yahudim. It's very insightful. She's a good one to, if you want some knowledge on who the Jews are, the Yahudim, who Israel is. It's a really good one, packed full of information. Anyway, she quotes this verse quite a bit, and it's Hosea 4, verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I reject you from being a priest to me. And since you have forgotten the law of your God, I will also forget your children." Now, Hosea was a prophet. God had him marry a woman of whoredom and have children of whoredom. And it was to show him that Israel and Judah, the Jews, the Yahudim and Israel, the Jews are one tribe, the Yahudim, or the tribe of Judah. But anyway, to show them that he compares our relationship with him as we are his bride. And if we don't follow his commandments and his laws, we are basically committing adultery against him. So, anyway, if we are not studying his word, we can be turned by any false prophet, the prosperity gospels, because they don't teach biblical principles. They teach heresy. So that's why it says that if our that we will be destroyed, or some versions say, "My people perish." Anyway, I would encourage you to do your own study, do your own reading. Thank you for watching. May God bless you today. Have a great day. Thanks.